Hello and welcome to Rose Colored Glasses. My name's Nanette, and on this channel we explore divine feminine energies. And today I'm doing a midweek energy check-in. And so the idea is just to check in and see what energies are coming through that you can use in the time going forward. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hopefully this information resonates with you and you'll stick around. If you're returning, I so appreciate you. Thank you. Any likes, shares, and subscribes you can give me really help the channel grow and circulate the videos. So not to delay, let's get started. So let's see what we have for the midweek energy check-in. We have the Finch Spirit Guide. It's really interesting. I was just looking outside a little while ago and a finch flew up, so it's interesting that I got this card. The thing about the finch is it's got a similar scenario to the flamingo. What it eats and how it nourishes itself determines how brightly colored it is, and so the more it is conscientious about nourishment and nourishing itself, the more beautiful its colors are. So the Finch Spirit Guide is here to remind us of the idea of nourishing ourselves. And it doesn't necessarily mean in respects to food. We can nourish ourselves in different areas of our lives in different ways. For instance, if you're needing some downtime, taking a nap, that's considered a form of nourishment. Or turning off your notifications so that you're not stressing yourself out with all the beeping and buzzing, that's a form of nourishing yourself. Reading enlightening books is a form of nourishing yourself. Or watching funny shows or funny videos, things that do not cause any additional stress to you and can lighten that load, is a form of nourishment. So I believe the Finch Spirit Guide's here today to, one, remind us that we need to be the ones that nourish ourselves. No one else is going to do that for you. You might hope that your loved ones are going to make that effort, and they might to some extent, but for the most part, you're the one who knows what you need, and you're the one who knows what you like. So you're the one that's best to identify when you need nourishment and what it is that will nourish you. So she's here to remind us of that, and that since it's our responsibility, that we need to kind of put a routine around this. Check in with ourselves frequently to see what it is that we need at that time and do what we can to deliver it to ourselves at that time. Not always can we stop and take a nap, but when you can, then, and you need one, then do that. If there's a certain food that you desire, that feels good to you, that feels right to you, like make sure to make an effort to get some of that food. Your enjoyment of that food is going to be really nourishing to yourself. Anything that kind of lightens the mood, that relieves a little bit of stress, is going to be nourishing. So if that's taking a walk or taking a few deep breaths, or listening to some happy music, watching some funny cat videos, or whatever funny videos you're drawn to. Any of those things that kind of lighten the mood and give you a bit of cheer are going to be very nourishing to your soul. So take some time out to think about what those things might be, where there are areas in your life that are a little bit more stressful, and what kinds of things can you do to lighten that load. Like I mentioned before, like turning off your notifications for a couple hours. Just giving yourself a break from those dings and pings might be just what you needed. Or maybe there's certain foods that would nourish you. Make an effort to get those foods. Just take a moment to write down a few things that you think would be very nourishing to you, and then make an effort through the next couple weeks to really work those things in. And then just start to notice how that changes up your life. What kinds of things start happening because you've made an effort to nourish yourself. I think you'll find that like situations attract like situations. So if you're nourishing yourself, there will be more opportunities for nourishment, and you'll start to recognize where you can bring in more nourishment for yourself. So just experiment for yourself with it, and just see how it plays out for you. I think you'll really enjoy the results. So that's the Finch Spirit Guide, reminding us of nourishment. I thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and bye for now.